guys, it's Sava with SOS Kitchen, and today we're making a classic tomato soup. I was craving a grilled cheese and tomato soup the other day, so I decided to try out this recipe, which I adapted from one I found online. At first, I was thinking I needed cream to make a rich and creamy soup, but once I tried this version, I realized the cream was not necessary at all. This soup is so yummy and surprisingly simple to make. As always, the recipe will be in the description box below. The first thing you'll need to do is heat up some olive oil in a pot and add in a diced up onion and sauté it until the onion starts to soften a little. While your onion is cooking, cut up your tomatoes. Nothing has to be cut up too perfectly because we're going to blend everything together in the end. Once your onions have cooked for a few minutes, add in some garlic and the tomatoes. Crack in some black pepper and add a bullion cube and some cloves. This was a surprising ingredient to me, but they give it such a special flavor, I wouldn't leave them out. I also threw in some dried parsley and a bit of cayenne. That's optional, but I love it with a little kick. Pour in some water and put a lid on it to simmer for the next 30 to 40 minutes until everything is really nice and soft. At this point, you can take it off the heat and either let it cool down a bit and add it into a blender to puree, or I have an immersion blender, so I just use that to blend until smooth. Once your soup is smooth, go ahead and pass it through a mesh sieve. This will get rid of all the tomato skins and seeds and give your soup a really silky and luxurious texture at the end. In a small pot, I'm using the same pot we started the soup in because I didn't want to do any more dishes. Melt some butter. Add in the same amount of flour to make a roux, which will be the thickener for our soup. Stir the roux around for about a minute to cook out any raw flour, and then pour in your strained soup. This is a great time to switch to a whisk so that you can work out any and all lumps. Bring it back up to a simmer to let the roux fully thicken the soup, and then add in a little bit of sugar to balance out the acidity of the tomatoes. I also added in a pinch of salt because I tasted it and decided it needed just a little bit more. Serve the soup by itself or with a delicious grilled cheese on the side. This will take you right back to your childhood. Make sure to cut your grilled cheese on the diagonal or it won't taste as good. I'm pretty sure that's a scientifically proven fact. This stuff is so much better tasting and better for you than the canned soup you get in the grocery store. Try it out next time you have a craving and let me know how it turns out. Please subscribe to Sweet or Savory Kitchen and thanks for cooking with me again. Bye.